know the king, follow his lead, repeat after me. I know they lurking, this serpent is circling, but I never worry, cause he got the keys. He let it bleed, never put me on the freeze. Just look how he spit it to me. It'll be out of right after I see. You can't make the promise unless you the king. Jay with a baby, I am what he made me. No, you cannot shame me, so it's for the birds. Buy for a price, you ain't know what it's worth. He not letting go like it's grandmama purse. Rolling with heavy, he feeling kinda discouraged, cause he feeling down in the dirt. I told him heavy, you only need faith, cause Yeshua already did all the work. Life or death, this life is best. I'd rather see the vision complete instead of the speed to find regret. You gotta breathe so you can be free, so you never need the ice and checks. This be my plea, I lost my debt. I gotta cheese, I found a flex. I gotta be, I gotta breathe, I gotta breathe.
So what we doing here early in the morning?
Sure, about to eat some chicken salad right now.
So what we doing today? It's early in the morning. It's about 4:30 in the morning.
When I harebrained schemes, but yeah, we leaving from Delaware. Y'all from Delaware came to Philly, met us in Southwest Philly. We about to get on I-95, go down to New York for a special operation we got going on in NYC today. We're going to be giving out some clothes to the migrants that got shipped up to New York from the southern border. And we're gonna come out in force. We're gonna come out. Strong brothers from all over the country is coming out to support the event. And yeah, man. We got some coats, some t-shirts, some socks, shoes, whatever you need.
All right.
If you're a migrant,
all right,
you got it.
You know, they got some good stuff there too in the van. I might have to get up on a pair of sneaks myself.
We're gonna go out there and represent for U.P.K on the Command YAHANNA, you know. That's about it.
Yeah, I figured that.
I mean, that's all we can do, right?
Yeah. So it's early in the morning.
Yeah,
I'm used to this though.
Me too. I'm used to this too. Actually, I get a little bit early at this. I started jumping out of bed like, oh yeah. You know. But it's cool though. But we here early though.
And we doing this for people. Right. We doing this for all the people out there, man. We just want to know what we do normally. We do this normally. It's like we just doing it on a bigger scale today, but we do this every weekend.
Yeah, we do food drives and clothing drives all the time. But today we're gonna do it on a very large scale.
Yeah,
we do this shit all the time. We got a lot of practice.
Yeah, this ain't nothing new, man.
Practice.
We talking about
practice.
I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Pay attention, boy. I'll show you how to do this shit.
I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the message on me, ain't no flexing on me, my attorney gon' call and collect. Blessings on blessings for me, my successes only made them envious, they got upset. I had to put all their egos in check. I want the money, the pride, respect, and I heard you know so-and-so, you not a threat, cause I really know so-and-so, they like my family, so they go pretend that they cool till they bust at your motherfucking chest. I'm getting gutter, my flow been like butter, my check in the bank, they see the number. All of my haters feel one of two ways, really upset or they show some respect. I can't even think about it, I've been up, so read about it, no beat around it, straight to it, no ring around it. You coming for me, we'll see about it, we'll never see it when I keep my feet up. 100 meters where I run the feet up, and go continue.
Operational.
It's operational. Nobody there to take care of that.
What's going on, man? We got Shalai Yala, man. What's going down?
What's going on, y'all? You know, we already know what it is. One West to the death. We're going to go ahead and serve our people, you know what I'm saying, the way we're supposed to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all need to get down with it. You understand what I'm saying? I.S.U.P.K, get down with it. That's it.
Right.
Shalom.
All right, bro.
Go down, man.
All right. Captain out here, man.
We on time.
What we doing out here, Cap?
We're doing big things. We're doing big things. We about to be clothing. You know what I'm saying? We got sneakers. We got baby carriages. We got, you know what I'm saying? All that for our people. You understand, who are in need and less fortunate, because Commanding General YAHANNA is going to take care of El Barrio, the Res, the ghetto, blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. You heard?
That's right. That's right. That's right. Captain Top War, man. What's going on, Cap, man?
Trying to get out here, man, with the brothers.
Last time I heard from you, you was down in Augusta.
Right?
It's over now?
It's over, but I like it. That's done with. But I do like Augusta. I'm definitely going back just on the strength.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is nice out there, man. But, you know what I mean? We got more traveling to do, man.
Most out of Christ.
Yeah,
So we on our way.
traveling to do.
Philly up here, man, in the building.
That's right.
I'm ready to go down here and run for 2 blocks. I got the Captain with Sharks on, so we'll see how this gonna work. But
Hey, dog's gonna be barking like a mug.
Yeah. Look, the camera starts shaking like this a little bit. You know them toes hurting.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's time to go.
That ain't that's the playing time. That's the playing.
Shout out to Captain Mashak, man.
Your feet throwing up gang signs.
No, they're good. They're good. They feel
You ain't gonna be ready to go.
Yeah, no, they feel good. They feel good. But the running part, it might be a little bit weird.
Boy, toes.
Yeah.
Have to run off his head.
So shout out to Captain Mashak, man. Look,
Have to run off the hill.
you know what I mean?
I need my dog Tuki, nigga.
So yeah, man, we about to head down somewhere in New York. I'm just gonna follow the brothers and see where we gotta go. But as for right now, we about to go find some parking. That's a lot of money, but we should be good to go as long as we put the money in. We should be good to park. And
we still gotta be there before 8 o'clock.
yeah, let's roll. What's going on? Slug it.
Man,
Slug it, Cap, man. I had to get an interview with you real quick, man. You coming up here from Houston, Texas, if it's okay?
Yeah, what's going
So
on?
what's going down? How was your flight out here?
Flight was suave. It was great. The most important part is this. Being out here to do the work with the brothers, man. This is a beautiful house. We're gonna come out here and do what we do, take care of our brothers and sisters.
So, you know, Houston is a long way away. It's about 25-hour drive, you know what I'm saying? What brings you out here to New York? You know what I mean? It's mildly cold weather.
Right. Well, I mean, we doing something that we always do. We taking care of Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. We're gonna give, humanitarian aid to our people. So we about to give them clothes and whatever they need before this winter comes, because this government don't give a damn about it. So this government does, and we're going to give them what they need.
Most High in Christ, Most High in Christ. So usually, I mean, this is nothing new to you, because I mean, you did the mission to Acuna, you know what I'm saying? So pretty much it'll pretty much be like the same thing in a way, right?
Absolutely, same thing. We don't just do it in Texas; we do it all over the world.
Most High in Christ.
Right now, we're doing it.
Most High in Christ. Go out, sir.
No sweat.
Don't worry about the cameras. Just be normal.
Exact normal.
Nigga be like, hey.
Hey, what's going on? Hello, Akil.
We're about to give out these clothes, you know what I mean, to our Hispanic brothers and sisters. We're going to do what Commander General YAHANNA taught us, what Christ taught us, is to stand on brotherhood and sisterhood and be kind to our brothers and sisters, man. So we're going to go up there. We're going to give them these clothes, you know what I'm saying, so they can be warm for the wintertime. And, you know, we just going to help out as much as we can. So we're up here. The brothers is up here. We done came from all around the country. Brothers is here from Houston, you know, Ohio, you know what I'm saying, all over Florida. And brothers is down here to help out our brothers and sisters and do what Christ prescribed for us to do. And that's have brotherhood and sisterhood. And basically, we built a nation off of that foundation. So we're going to go out there. We got the brothers out here. You know what I'm saying? And we're just going to just enjoy this brotherhood, and we're going to go out here and do what we got to do.
Let's show each other love, right love. Understand? But today we're going to show good, right love that Black people need, Hispanics and Native Indian needs. And only we can give it to each other.
Wow. Man, listen, if I could. If I could, man, with the captain's breaking down so heavy, you know, some Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, for a long time, they've been trying to put a shoe on us that does not fit, which is these different religions. You know what I'm saying? Commander YAHANNA, a true prophet of the Lord, like Captain Mashak was bringing out. You see these men that we've raised up, ain't nothing soft about these men at all. You see what I'm saying? And We're sincere about helping our people. That's what I.S.U.P.K is built on. That's what One West is built on. Sincerely helping our brothers and sisters. When the church doors close, we here to feed them. You know what I'm saying? We here to clothe them. We here to do all the necessary things that's going to bring the people together. But most importantly, you understand the brotherhood and sisterhood in I.S.U.P.K cannot be matched.
That's right.
So like I said, the captain said it all, but I definitely wanted to bring that out. This is what we build in this nation on: sincere brotherhood and sisterhood. Thank you very much.
Là, pour qui ça? Parce que les États-Unis, gouvernement, yo pas pris soin, ni plan, qui vient là dans New York à passer. L'église, parce que, et bien, comme le général YAHANNA, il voit nous, pour nous capables de prendre soin avec ceux nous là, qui c'est haïtien, qui c'est dominicain, qui c'est portoricain, qui sont du Nicaragua, qui c'est avec latino, avec personne, c'est frère que nous sommes. Nous sommes trois hermanos, c'est frère que nous sommes. Et nous là, pour nous capables de montrer fraternité, que nous besoin pour nous capables de sortir en bas, pied et milieu. Alors, tout haïtien qui a fait ça dans l'île là, ok, c'est ça qu'ils ont besoin. Ok, ça qu'ils ont besoin, prends-lui et puis continuez à marcher, puis pour l'argent.
The water, sir. I appreciate that.
Avec ça, Haïti, ma petite chaleur.
Now we done with the day. It was a good turnout. We had a bunch of brothers. You know what I'm saying? We had a bunch of brothers come from all over the place. And as y'all can see in the video, you know, it was a good turnout. We had, you know, we marched down there. It was like super long. my feet felt like they was smacking the ground because I didn't have no I didn't have no yeah. Nah, because I had the boots on. Yeah. So it just felt like, you know, my feet was just smacking the ground the whole time.
Toes, man, on the balls of your feet.
Cap Marsh was like a mile. But all in all, it was good. You know, we got all the clothes out, and it was just a good turnout. You know, the generals was out there. Shout out to General Kathum. Shout out to General Q. Shout out to Captain Ashaparian. You know what I mean? And Officer Yachtazar, man, because they was up there just getting it on. And also Officer Aban. Aban was up there kicking the Portuguese. Yeah, he was up there kicking the Portuguese. So shout out to all of them. Shout out to all the brothers who made it possible, you know, for this to go down today. And it was well worth it. Mission accomplished. We came, we saw, we conquered. Vini Vidi Vici. All right, you got anything you want to say, Cap?
I ain't got much to say, man. We don't see you very hard. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Go ahead.
Got an extension. I ain't got much to say, man. It was a glorious event, a glorious occasion. Brothers definitely sacrificed some time, sacrificed their legs, their lungs, and their very health for the betterment of our people. So, you know, stay in tune. We're gonna give you more content, more great stuff to watch, and see the inside scoop about what's really going on in the I.S.U.P.K and all the glorious work that we do.
Most high in Christ.
Shalism.
Shalism.
Check. Check. Sounding good. We good money. You too wild. Check. All right, let's clap it up. Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatah. Yahweh Shamar Thah Shem Yahweh Shai. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Started at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General YAHANNA. That's right. Doing it in Spanish, Shalom Israel, nosotros somos la I.S.U.P.K. Desde la calle 125, Harlem, Nueve, New York, bajo el mando del General YAHANNA. Si tú eres Latino, Negro, o Indio, Nativo, tú es Israel. All right. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite school. You understand? And since 1969, we've been teaching the truth about this Bible, that all so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians are the real Jews. You understand? And knowing that we must keep God's law, statutes, commandments. You understand? We are not affiliated with any other church, blackity black movement, Muslim mosque, school, nothing. We stand alone. When you see this I.S.U.P.K. banner, we are not affiliated with anybody. Do not get it twisted. I don't care who you saw, sir. I don't care who you see on the street corners looking raggedy. That ain't us. You understand? When you see the I.S.U.P.K. banner, that's 1 West, under Commander YAHANNA, under Christ, under the Most High in Christ. You understand? So with that being said, today is the Wednesday night biblical law class. You understand? We teach this class all across the nation. Every state, every city, every country, there's an I.S.U.P.K. We teach the biblical law class, so feel free to ask your questions. You understand? Type in the chat any questions that you may have. Lord willing, we'll get some answers to you. Big shout out to the brothers and sisters logging in now. Sister Arabah in the building, of course. Sister Summer in the building, of course. And Sister Nara in the building, of course. Damn right, man. Let's get the sisters a hand, man. You know what I mean? You looking for a good woman, brother, you got to come into the I.S.U.P.K. We got some good women up in this school, man. You talking about passport, brothers. You ain't got to go, overseas because you say black women don't listen. No, they listen up in here. We got good, righteous black women, Latino, Native American Indian women up in the I.S.U.P.K, man. They love their brothers and they love the Most High in Christ. So shout out to everybody logging in, man. Like, share, subscribe, give a thumbs up. But like I said, it's like Wednesday night law class. Feel free to type in any questions that you may have. We'll do our best to answer them. Big shout out to Commander YAHANNA for hosting the Lord's only annual 55th Passover in Durham, North Carolina this year. You understand? We're going to get it on like we usually do. If you have not been to a Passover, man, my goodness, what are you missing out, man? You are missing out on the Passover and all its beauty, all little kids running around in warlike garments, little girls in their dresses, the men looking like warlike masculine men, the women looking absolutely glorious like daughters of Zion, man, precious and beautiful. Commander YAHANNA always does it big. Make sure we have a great time. The food is busted, the music is busted. I mean, you're missing out, man. I mean, this is our tradition. We are in the so-called Esau's holiday season, and it's a cheap deal to want to celebrate Christmas when we have the Passover coming up. That's right. Like, people go all out for Christmas, man. I was driving today, an accident happened right in front of me. It's very rare I see like accidents happen. I'm driving it like 20, 30 feet in front. I just hear a boom. I'm like, what the hell? Turn around, look behind me. Right. Man, it's a Charger and some Cobalt hit each other. Just everybody's in such a rush to go Christmas shopping. Airbag deployed, he got blood on his face. I'm like, good night, man. What are you rushing for? Right. Just rushing to go do evil in the sight of the Lord. You know what I mean? The Passover, man, is such a peaceful time. Yeah, they're rushing for nothing. The Passover, you got plenty of months to plan. You make it a journey. If you're away, you can drive with your family, you can catch a flight, and it's all positive vibes, man. Right. Every blacks, Latinos getting along, no scrapping, no arguing. The sisters getting along. Even the sisters don't even care for what they still, Shalom, sis, how you doing? On that day, everybody, you know what I'm saying, all through this school, we show brotherhood and sisterhood, man. That's a beautiful day the Lord has given us, man. And we got to look forward to these high holy days, man, and feast days. But like I said, it's the Wednesday night biblical law class. Tonight, we're going to talk about the law, of course, all right? We're going to give some law scriptures, talk about how to stay strong during these last days. We are living in the last days. If you have not noticed, we are living in biblical prophecy, man. Christ is soon to return. We've been teaching this since 1969. The priests and prophets before were teaching it biblically to prepare ourselves for our King's return, all right? And we have to be ready. That means we have to go to war with ourselves. We have to go to war with our flesh, with our thoughts, our actions. We don't have to pick up a gun and go to war. That's the good news. If you got to pick up a gun and go to war, some people ain't even fit to march. let alone shoot a gun. The Lord is requiring you to change your life. You have to go to war with your old self, man, become brand new. That's the challenge that we all must face. And living in these last days, especially during this Christmas season, it's tough for a lot of people. It's tough to want to serve the Lord when you got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer cupcakes and lights and, you know, music and Silent Night by the Whispers. It's hard, but you got to find something in yourself, some strength and dignity and honor to say, I'm not going to give in and celebrate Christmas. I'm going to maintain my integrity and serve the Most High in Christ because I am an Israelite and I'm required to do so. All right. But like I said, biblical law class today. If you could, brother, give me Revelation 18:4. Also, big shout out to Florida. They got the winter cookout in Florida, man, going down. The brothers down there going to get it on, man. It's going to be glorious. Southern Florida. I'm not sure the address. No, Bonker, you got the address. If y'all need any go ahead.
It's the Winter War Cookout.
Yeah, there it is.
3860 North Ocean Drive, Riviera Beach, Florida.
Riviera Beach, Florida, man. Going down there and get some good old barbecue, man, and get it on with the brothers in Florida. If you can make it out there, man. You know, so it's the last cookout of the season, as you may know, before the Passover. You know, these like mini family reunions, man. I love it. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, we live in the last days, man. We got to prepare ourselves for Christ's return, you know, and that requires some work. It's going to require you to say, you know what? I'm not going to be that same person I used to be. I want to change my life. Why? Because we're going into a new system, a new government, a new way of doing things. The old way of doing things is currently now. We are, the brothers and sisters here, we have a chance to see this with a spiritual eye. We look around and say, yeah, I see how this government is. It's terrible. You got homeless people sleeping on the street. It's brick cold outside. No shelter, no food, no help, unless UPK is doing it. But they're going to send $40 billion to Ukraine. They send all this money to these countries for help and refuge. But here in America, they turn their backs on their own patrons. This place is disgusting, and it has to go. The leaders of this country are selfish, and they're so selfish that they know that World War III is coming. They know it. They know that World War III is coming. They don't teach it in school. They don't teach anything about national, you know, dangers and threats about attacks. They want everybody just to do what? Keep eating fast food, keep shopping, keep watching sports, be dumb civilians. Don't care about political issues at all. Just give us our money, make us rich, and we'll go high during the destruction. Right. Today, we're going to talk a little about that today. I know you've watched the news. Mark Zuckerberg is building a bunker in Hawaii. He thinks he's going to escape the wrath of the Lord. Just like the government. They don't care about you. They tell you to go vote or die. Whole time they got bunkers a mile under the damn ground full of food and waterfalls and gyms. We're going to show it today. We're going to prove it today that Esau plans on surviving this World War III nuclear destruction. He literally thinks that his reign will never end. He thinks that he's going to just use up and he's not going to have to pay for slavery. He could just destroy this earth. And then once the destruction comes, he's going to reemerge again with the same white devils and take over again. That's not happening. Your time is up, buddy. And we're going to prove it tonight. You know what I'm saying? We're going to show a few videos, of course, and we'll get to these scriptures. You got any questions, type them in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to everybody that's logging in. Let's get it, brother, if you could for me.
The book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 4, Salakia. And I heard another voice from the heaven, Salakia. The book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
That's right, man. Come out of her. Her, who is her? Come out of America, man. Come out of this Babylon. Come out of this disgusting place. He's talking to the Israelites, God's chosen people.
That's right.
This voice is talking to the children of Israel. They talking to everybody. You know, come out of her, my people. Read on.
That ye be not partakers of her sins.
That's why, because the Lord don't want us to be partakers and share in the sins of America, the sins of this world, man. You understand what sins? LGBTQIUIC sins, robbery, murder. You understand? All kinds of nonsense, scamming, abortion, human trafficking, slavery. How we forgot about that? I know Pastor Joe Willie never mentions it, but 400 plus years of, you know, disgusting slavery.
Right.
All the nonsense that America has done to God's chosen people, you understand, he's going to pay for it.
That's right.
You're going to pay for it. And the Lord don't want us to partake in their sins. Why is saying that? Because every commercial you see, every song you damn near hear, everything's getting you to go against the Lord. He wants you to remove your spirit out of this place so you don't partake in the sins of America, because it's damn near impossible not to.
That's right.
You're going to eat pork if you don't have the wisdom and knowledge of this school or the Bible. You're going to eat pork. You're going to get you some gummy bears and you're eating straight up pork. If it ain't beef gelatin, you eat pork. You're going to go to the restaurant, you think eating collard greens. They didn't cook the collard greens in pig fat. You understand? You're going to mess around and go eat some, you're going to go buy some beef and broccoli out the store. Oh, I'm hungry. I'll get a quick beef and broccoli meal. And then you read the instructions, you got damn shrimp, oyster sauce.
Right.
Everything around you is getting you to go sin against the Most High God. Everything. And tell your kids, oh, these hot dogs is beef. And then you get the damn pack that says beef and pork and chicken.
Right.
Everything around you is getting you to sin against the Most High God, man. Don't partake in the sins of America. Don't partake in the sins of this world, man. Teaching you that what another thing I've noticed is if you watch Netflix like I do, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, it's a big push, like it's always been, but it's getting real crazy with the so-called oppressor trying to get black women to date white. They even have something called white boy winner. What the hell is that? White boy winner? That's disgusting. I mean, I almost vomit saying it. Who the hell, like, and that these things are made up, and I guarantee you it's made up by some Christian black woman. Some Christian black woman with her loud mouth probably made the whole thing up with her those stiff, nasty wig. What is it with these black women that get these white boys? They got these old stiff ass wigs, man. Their hair all frizzy, makeup all botched. Like, it's actually a thing where they're trying to say to hook a white man. If you want to, it says white equals light life. Black is a hard life. They say it is nonsense, right? It said if you want to get you a nice white king, you know, make sure your hair is a little frizzy, your makeup's a little off. They like that kind of distressed slave black girl look. Yeah, because you're a fetish to them. Go ahead, brother.
No, so like it's heavy that you say that because that's what they're used to.
Yeah.
They're not used to a woman actually taking time to do her hair.
Right.
Or to bathe or to make sure that her hygiene is up to par. They'll go for the low-hanging fruit.
Right.
So with them sisters, Salakia, I hate the fact that they, you know, have fallen for the delusion of inclusion.
Right.
Perception, you know,
right.
of America, you know, but when it comes down to our sisters, you know, we understand the importance of doing those things.
Right.
And it's not a hard thing. It just takes you not being a goddamn lazy bastard.
Man, nah, you're right. That's all it takes, a little bit of care and patience and care about what you look like. Right. But the so-called oppressors are so used to this unshoveled cave woman look.
Yes.
Like they don't even use washcloths. So you got to understand, they like the look of a brothers will see a black woman and we can tell that, oh, she date white boys. Hey, she don't have to open her mouth. You can just look at her and say, yes, she like white boys.
Because her Air Force Ones is
Air Force Ones is cooked. Them Air Force Ones be cooked to death. Because a white so-called oppressor, he likes his shoes to be dirty. Right. We royalty. We're YAHANNA, man. We, you know, come on, man. We not dirty. You can't find a history nowhere in the record book of us being dirty. Even on the plantation, we try to be clean. You get some old nasty oppressor. He wants a black woman. Her wig all crooked and stiff, you know, and makeup is all it's like prostitute makeup, and her shoes is cooked. It's like, yeah, she likes white boys, and the white boys like her, and not like her in a I love her way, but like a fetish, like going to the slave shack way. It's a very cheap, disgusting sin against the Lord, man. But in these days, they're pushing that nonsense. And if you're not careful as a black woman, you'll get caught up in that and think that it's right. You will think like, what's the African chick with the big teeth that I can't stand? Look like Gucci Man. What's her name, man? Doggone it. She had all them damn shows on BET. She had all the shows on BET. Issa Rae. Issa Rae said something that's so diabolical before. You know, she's a stinking Nigerian. You know, she says, oh, you know, one of the articles, black women should start dating Asian men. Because Asian men are intellectual and black women are highly intellectual, and they're the only man that's on a black woman's intellectual level is Asians. So don't count the Asians out. Black women should start dating Asian men. She said that with her big teeth, and you know, she turned around and married another Nigerian. She didn't do what she told us to do. She went and married another stinking African. You'll get caught up in this nonsense if you're not careful. If you're weak, you'll get caught up. You understand? Khan, you can, yeah, Darash is right. Trooper Rock, yeah. You can always tell the sisters that like the white boys. It is a disgusting thing, you know what I mean? But if you watch Netflix, even the little thumbnails of the videos you choose, it's always a white boy with a black woman. That's right. Always. You never see a masculine black dude or Hispanic dude with a white girl. Oh, they're not going to show that. Right. They don't want to show that at all. I mean, it was a time we couldn't even vanilla ice cream. Right. You don't want to see some black man's lips smother some white face. They're not having that. But they will show a white boy with a black wife all the time. And these black women, stop taking those roles, man. Just say, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not kissing a white man. I'm not doing that thing. I'm not doing it. But if you're not careful, you will partake in the sins. Why? Because the spirit is so strong. Satan's going to do his job. If you are weak, you'll get caught up in that and you'll start saying hashtag white boy winter. You're going to do it. You have no fight in you not to do it. You understand? If you go to a Christian church, you're going to be more compelled to do it. Why? Because you don't see color. We all bleed red. And it's only possible because of the Christian church this is happening. This is happening because you have been shunned in Israel. A black woman, a sister, a Latino sister walk around with some white boy. Man, you would have been cast the hell out of here. Go ahead, brother, please.
No, that's a very heavy, valid point that you just made, because I think about, at one point in time when we were in the Christian church, and our mama ain't have no qualms against us dealing with white, yellow, whatever.
No qualms.
Whatever your girlfriend was, it was what it was. She looked at it as puppy love.
Yes.
It wasn't, no, you cannot deal with that, because that is a sin against the Most High Power.
Right. It was never that.
And then it's crazy because what you said with respect to that whole Netflix push, they have a movie, Loving versus Virginia, where they show the Supreme Court case that ended, the law against interracial marriage.
Wow,
Loving versus Virginia.
Loving versus Virginia. Okay,
Loving
I'm gonna watch
Virginia
that.
Is the actual Supreme Court case that led the precedent for ending interracial barriers. And it's crazy because that goes against the laws of the Most High Power. Salakia.
Damn right it does. But that's a heavy point. Loving versus Virginia. Y'all heard that. Go check that out. Loving v. Virginia.
And Salakia, if I may. So you mean to tell me you have to go to a Supreme Court to decide whether your psyche is normal to desire to be with the opposite race or what?
Yeah. What is that?
I thought that was a decision, a conscious decision made to tell you what is allowed. How about that?
That's right. A conscious decision made
to go against what thus says the Lord. The Lord said it's not allowed.
That's right.
Mankind had to come up with a law in his own way, just like all the other religions that are in the earth, which are man-made.
Right.
You understand? These are the things that they come up with to convince themselves to go against the Lord, man. And you know how they do to us? They lie to us and say it's normal. But what we don't understand is that there's a law that supersedes all the laws that this empire creates.
That's right.
And that's God's laws.
Damn
you understand?
That's right.
Salakia.
That law supersedes any law. The Most High God's law supersedes any damn law. Brother, who was that up there in the chat? You're gone. I think from Texas logged in too. I got some more shout outs to give real quick.
Salakia, that is, it says.
Yeah, you're gone. What's up, brother? Yeah, man. Texas brother in the building. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to you, brother. You're gone, man. Sister Bayanath in the building. Sister Chrissy in the building. All right. Princess K, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Trooper Darash. Yeah, we in here. Usual suspects. Big shout out to y'all brothers. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all got any questions, type them in the chat. You know what I mean? You should have questions if you read the Bible, but that's what I was told as a trooper.
That's right.
Or a young man. You feel me?
I just pulled up the images.
Yeah, please show that. Yeah, show that.
And they got the white oppressor, like he's coming to save the day as usual.
Oh man, give me a break.
You can look at him and see,
Give me a break. And that's high. That's so wicked, man. Like that is propaganda. That's warfare, man. Psychological warfare on the highest level. Look at that. I mean, that just looks disgusting. It don't even look right. It don't feel right. And the Lord hates it. The Most High God hates that. Right. If you're not careful, you're going to partake in the sins of this world. Why? Because they approve of this. You're going to do this thing if you're a Christian. We know in here we're forbidden, but it's a push. Even this holiday season, they got these Christmas movies out with a white father and a black mother. Yeah. These little mixed kids running around. Like, what the hell is that? Really, the devil kids running around with little tan. If you're not careful, you will get caught up. You know what I'm saying? Read that first part again through all. It's like you.
The book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 4.
Uh-huh.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
Come out of her, my people. Man, that's so poetic. Go ahead.
That ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
Because he don't want us to receive of the plagues of America that's coming, man.
Right.
He don't want us to. Don't partake in this nonsense, man. You better beware. If you are a black Latino, Native American Indian, you got a person in your bed, man. Man, the Lord, listen, he's merciful on the fact that you didn't know when you was, the truth.
Right.
Now you know the truth. The I.S.U.P.K is here. We're telling you that that's wrong. Don't get caught up in that nonsense. That's an evil thing to do against the Lord, man. And this holiday season is full of that.
That's right.
Merry and joy and holidays cheer, and just, complete utter sin against God. Is that it on that, brother?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven.
Man, it's been a long time. They've been piling up sins. America has been piling on sin. It has reached the heavens. The Lord hears the anguish of his saints. He sees what's going on.
Right.
The Lord is not what you. The Lord, he knows exactly what's been happening.
That's right.
He knows more than what you know. You don't even know the half of the evilness they've been doing. That's why you stand up for the flag. That's why you laugh at the little white woman at the job making jokes and the the knuckleheads at the slavery. You don't have no idea how evil and wicked they've been. The Lord sees it though. He knows. And he's got a great punishment coming to them. He don't want us to partake in that. He does not want us to have no part in that smoke. He's been warning us since before Christ to not partake in sin because it's a big deal. You understand? We push that to our children up in here. Serve the Lord, man, with all your heart. Don't give in to this nonsense. I know you may see these movies and hear this music and Don't give in to it. You have to be strong these days, man.
That's
especially
right.
during this holiday season time. Go ahead, brother.
So like I got a quick precept.
Go ahead, please.
Add to this. We're in the book of Proverbs chapter 15, verse 3.
Uh-huh.
The eyes of the Lord are in every place.
Good night.
Beholding the evil and the good. Just to piggyback off of what you were saying.
That's right.
Salakia.
The evil and the good. I mean, he sees everything. He sees everything. Heavy precept. You take these precepts that you hear, these scriptures, man, you take them to your Christian pastor. You write them down, man. You in the church and you watching, make your pastor prove that he's telling the truth. You ain't heard half of these damn scriptures in your life. You understand? Any read on, brother?
Salakia, if I may.
Go ahead.
The book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities.
Oh, man. Remember her iniquities. Boy. You know, it's crazy, man. You think that they always tell us to get over stuff.
Right.
Get over this, get over that.
Right.
How can you get over an atrocity that's done to your loved one or your family? How is that possible? Hey, Shalom, sis, how you doing? Good to see you. You can't get over that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you? When you love your people, you remember the bad things that happened to them because you love them. The Lord is the same way, man. He knows all the evil, wicked things that was done unto his children all over the globe. And he's going to pay them back. And he does not want us to be anywhere attached to them when he decides to do so. Hey, Shalom, brother, what's going on? You understand? It's a beautiful thing to be in this I.S.U.P.K, man, because you have the opportunity to know the absolute truth and change your life.
Right.
You didn't have this opportunity. You see, being in a Christian church, it keeps you, you know what I'm saying? It keeps you like a slave, man.
Mm-hmm.
It keeps you so non-abrasive and just weak and mushy.
Right.
It just takes the fight out of you. Then when you get the music playing, oh, you really just now, you're just going to just, they play that gospel music and get to talking about it. You don't even care about what the slave master has done to you after that.
That's right.
You just forgot all about the Trail of Tears. You forgot about the babies as alligator bait. I saw a picture. They had this thing. I'll never forget it. It was called Hit the Nigger Baby. It was at the state fair, and they had a black baby, it was like 3 years old, and it had his face in the hole. And it was white boys with these baseballs trying to hit the baby in the damn head. It was called Hit the Nigger Baby. If you don't believe me, look it up. How the hell are you going to forget about that?
Right.
You go to church, you'll forget about Hit the Nigger Baby. Go ahead, brother.
No, that's heavy because that hit the nigger baby is the precursor to the modern day dunking booth.
Dunking booth, right? That's exactly where it came from.
You can go into the history of that, and you can see how the brothers were getting injured because they were getting hit.
Yeah,
high speed with a softball or baseball.
Yeah,
or whatever the devils decided they wanted to throw.
Oh yeah, trust me. It just wasn't a baseball.
Right.
It was food. It was glass bottles. It was something evil that they wanted to hurt that man or that woman. Right. How the hell are you going to go to church and forget about that?
And to add insult to injury, they changed it and they put the brothers on a slim bar over water. And you already know black people have a fear of water.
In water.
And they just thought that was the funniest thing.
Yeah.
To see a brother, fighting for his life, drowning.
Yeah.
When you knock him off the boat, when you knock him off the bar. Salakia.
No, use that. That's some history right there. And they like to see us struggle and fight and gasp for air. And then okay, save them. Now do it again. We are entertainment to them. That's it. That's why in the kingdom, my kids ain't playing no sports. We're gonna play for fun in the back. I'm gonna have a whole team of just heathens. I'm gonna have the best heathen soccer team you've ever seen in your life. Because it's gonna be Bob. Hey, let the heathens play that nonsense. Yeah, I got the best Africans you ever seen. My Africans will get your Africans. We're gonna gamble, eat chicken wings in the skybox, and watch them fight and sweat. Go ahead, sis. Look at that. American Dodger. That's the ball.
That's it.
Yep. The Jim Crow the sisters bringing out. Sister by now bringing out is heavy. They got the Jim Crow Museum proves it. The baseball they was using to throw and hit the little babies in the head with it, the men and women. Man, how the hell you gonna forgive that? How? The Lord remembers that. They reached that. Man, they've been piling up stuff to reach the heavens, man. You're not going to forget that. Let's say, remember reading about how they used to use our babies. Yes. Sister Summer's right. They did use a baby. U.P.K. Florida where got a t-shirt that says alligator bait. It says bait on there. Because they did. We haven't forgot about that stuff. You don't hear this in the Christian church. They never even mention it. Go ahead.
And then they have shows like Swamp People.
Yeah. Oh man.
Fishing alligators.
Yes.
And you get to see these people are holding true to the traditions of their ancestors.
Yep.
The only thing is that the bait they're using is chickens and rancid meat.
Yeah.
Before it was us. It was our children.
Yeah, it was live. It was babies. The babies splash and the alligator is here and they go get it and and they make some alligator shoes. That's what they use. They get the alligator. They would eat the meat and use the skins for alligator shoes and belts. But they use your black and Latino Native American babies for the baits. That's right. That's what it was. And how the hell we gonna forget about that? But going to church, them gospel songs will make you forget all about it. And when you forget about that, you become closer to the oppressor. And when you come close to the oppressor, you become an op to God. He's going to unalive you, and you're going to deserve it because you did not care about the wickedness that happened to your people. You're a traitor, and no one likes to sell out. Who likes to sell out? Nobody. You look at COINTELPRO. Everything black was taken down by some sellout cool Negro. It's always like that. You understand? When my brother's reading Revelation, it's so heavy, man. These sins have piled up. Not just in America. Look, just think about the West Indies, all the stuff that they were going through. You know what I'm saying? The whipping the sugar cane and the raping of the women. It's disgusting, man. I mean, an ignorant person who walks around, a black or Latino man who walks around all day, or a woman, so happy. Nothing bothers them. They lack true knowledge and history of their people. That's right. Like, you can't possibly be okay living in this place and be sane, not knowing the atrocities that has happened over time, because the Lord hasn't forgot. And we are closer to the Lord, so we haven't forgot either. So we share that same anger. The good news is, we don't have to take up arms to try to get some get back. That's right. Because even if I caught an oppressor lacking, what I could do to him is nothing compared with what the Most High God's going to do to him. That's right. So it's best I just look at him and say, your days are numbered, Opie. Oh, Opie, your days is numbered, buddy. Go ahead. Just, I see you. I heard your nigga jokes. I see him. I see a little golf course and mansion. I see it. Your days are numbered, buddy. And you're gonna wish that you're gonna wish that you were never even born by the time the Lord deals with you. Go ahead, brother.
Salaki, we're in the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
That's justice. That's fairness that your Christian pastor runs from. They're going to be rewarded the same as they did to us, but they're going to get a double, triple portion of it. Go ahead.
And double unto her double according to her works.
Oh, double. You think you remember those what's coming up, Bronchial? No, it was Black Friday. Is that passed already? Black Friday passed, right? Yeah. The history of that, our baby's getting sold. Master get low on food and gold and money and gunpowder, and he needs stuff. Well, look around his plantation. He said, damn, it's getting a little worn down, low on cash. Well, I'm gonna go hit the nigger shack to get one of these babies and sell them. And your child was getting sold. And you cried and screamed. You couldn't do nothing about it. Sold your baby up the river. Buddy, I'm gonna be a selling baby factory. And I don't want to hear a peep come out that shack. I don't want to hear it. You're not even going to know where the baby's going. You're not even going to get the chance to touch the baby. As soon as it come out, thank you. That'll be all. Next. That's it. That's it. It's best that you don't even have kids if you don't want to feel that. Because I remember reading slave narratives where women were crying and the slave master said he didn't want to hear it. He will beat them till the time to stop crying. That's insane, man. It's just pure inhumane devils is what they are. And we're going to reward them. We're going to reward them. You think, man, listen. That's why I love the Most High Christ and this Bible, because it gives us hope, man. Whenever you start feeling hopeless and feel like, man, all this has been done to us. Oh, no. The Christian pastor is the reason why you feel like there's no hope. The Lord gives us hope through these scriptures. You're going to get some payback. And it's going to be more than you can bargain for. You're going to feel sorry for them at the while. You're like, oh, damn, Lord. Okay. Nah, that's how you're going to feel. You think Freddie and Jason is bad. You ain't seen nothing until the Lord come back and deal with them. You think Nightmare on Elm Street is bad. Hell no, you ain't seen nothing. Fright Night. Yeah, we'll show you Fright Night. Any more on that? Go ahead.
And double unto her, double according to her works.
That's right, according to her works. And her works has been many. And we're going to double it. We're going to double it. You think what you did to us was bad? You're going to deserve it. And they don't say, I'm sorry. And we're not either. There's no apologies. You had your chance to kiss the boots and give all your money back and pay for slavery. You didn't do it. So don't expect no sympathy or mercy. That's fair and just. I mean, they would want it. That's justice. Go ahead, brother.
In the cup which she hath filled to her double.
Well, that cup gonna be pouring over from justice, man. And that's such a beautiful thing. We serve a God, a power like that, man. We won't serve no Buddha, no cat. What the hell does a cat talk about? Them 3,000 Egyptian guys, none of them talk about justice. Right. All them guys in Egypt, none of them talk about get back justice or payment for nothing. They're just there. It's a human, half dog head. Talks nothing about justice. Our God we serve, they did what to y'all? I got something for them. That's right. But it's going to require for us to serve him, though. Why would the Lord give us payback? We're not serving him. It don't make any sense. You wouldn't do it. It requires us to be obedient to the Lord, man. And that's what we have to do in these last days. Why? Because it's going to be it's tough now, man. You know, not for me, but for a lot of brothers and sisters that are dealing with depression through these holiday season time, and they hear the music and the work gatherings, they get weak. You know what I'm saying? They got the urge to want to go see mama and them. Or you got the urge to want to go to the Christmas party or the potluck. And it's just a disgusting thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's purposely set up that way for you to sin against God. That's right. It's not fun. It's all meant for you to sin against the God, the Most High. That's all it is. And when you realize that, you'll snap out the matrix. Like, oh, I see what this is. Damn that. You gotta hate Christmas music. Right. You gotta make up in your mind that I hate the sound of it. And then you'll be able to stand and fight against it. You know what I'm saying? Any more on that scripture, brother?
Wow, that's it.
All right, the water, brother. Give me Ephesians 6 and 10, Bible Construct. You know what I'm saying? That's our hope, man. You gotta be strong in these last days, because what the Lord has for our enemies, brother, is gonna be beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And they think they're gonna hide. That's something we're gonna talk about today. Our oppressor really thinks that he's going to escape judgment. He's going to just, I done ate high off the hog. I had my way. My grandfather had his way. My father before that had his way. We've got rich off of slave labor, and we're going to keep doing it. After World War III happens, the bombs kill everybody. We're going to get up out these bunkers, and we're going to take over again, you got another thought coming. That is not happening. That is not happening ever again. Their time of being in control is coming to an end.
That's right.
It's like, you know, it's a very, very small amount of time they have left. And because they have a small amount of time left, that means we have a small amount of time to change our lives too. Trying to beat the clock. Like Christ is coming back. Change your life. Stop smoking cigarettes. Stop eating pork. Get out of them zodiac signs. Stop applauding interracial marriage. Get out the Christian church. Stop murdering your brothers. Stop doing drugs. All this nonsense are sins we got to stop, man. As a people, as a nation of people. When you get that for me, brother, go ahead if you don't mind, Bubba Gashar.
In the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord.
Oh man, you know this is Ephesians. That's a school, man. This is, you know, these words written by Paul, man. He's telling brothers to what? Finally, be strong in the Lord, man. He's telling the brothers of the school to be strong in the Lord. Why? Because he knows that you're gonna have to be strong. In his absence, when Christ left, now we're here in these last days, all these spiritual wickedness and all this stuff happening. You got to be strong in the Lord. A person who's not strong in the Lord, he eats pork. A person who's not strong in the Lord, he will buy a prostitute. A person who's not strong in the Lord will go to a strip club and watch somebody else's daughter who's destroyed mentally get naked. He will. He won't even think that that's somebody's child who was sexually assaulted before, and she's just a drug addict, or she's just not in her right mind. They'll sit in that strip club and rain dollars on her head. Right. That's someone's child, man. Like you're not strong in the Lord. You're weak. You're strong in Satan, is what you are. Bible says, "Be strong in the Lord." Read on.
And in the power of His might.
That's why I love this truth. We're just talking about the power of His might. Reward them double. The Lord's hand, listen, the Lord is so powerful. He controls everything. Why would you want to go against that power? Satan does not go against God. Right. He works for him. I wouldn't even serve a guy who had an adversary that he ain't killed yet. Like, what is that? Like, you watch movies, you're like, bro, you got all this, just kill him. That's it. It's common sense. Read that part again.
With the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 10. And in the power of His might.
Power of His might, man. You got to trust in that power, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, I ran to this truth. I really believe in the power of the Lord. He can get you off of crack. He can take that cancer out your body. He can also deliver your people from the hands of the oppressor. Go ahead, brother.
So, like, that's so important, because this is the reason why we keep the Passover.
Right.
You know, you want to sell out for Easter, and that means absolutely nothing. You taking your kids down there to sit on the Easter bunny's lap.
Oh, man.
Whereas to recognize that the Most High Power killed the firstborn of everything in Egypt.
Man, listen. Good night. Everything.
Everything. So,
can you imagine the screams and cries that morning when they woke up? They're damn right. I can imagine it. I look forward to it. You know what I'm saying? Like the firstborn, everything. Like, you think you playing with some fake God, some Buddha statue? You're playing with the Most High. There is no power above Him. That's why they call Him the Most High. Go ahead.
The fact that we get ridiculed and looked at like, you know, we're crazy, we're radical, like we're insane,
right?
Because we believe in this power.
Yeah.
And I think about Noah, and everybody was looking at him like he's so goddamn delusional.
Right. Yes.
He's building this ark
for years, building that ark,
and then it started to rain. And by that time, the damn doors of the ark were closed.
That's it, man. I can imagine just let me in this mud. They beating on the sides of the door. Come on, God. Come on, cuz, bro. I gave you that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how Jake is. You know what I'm saying? Right. Come on, bro. We cousins. Right. Nah, brother. I was a Power Ranger, remember? You called me a Power Ranger for standing on the corner with my garment on, my armband. You called me a Power Ranger. Nah, you don't care. Yeah, you told us to get a job when we was at camp. You called us broke and get a job. Yeah, okay. You remember that. The Lord remembers it because He heard it. He heard what you said. He saw what you did. So the angels that was recording, and you're going to be unalive because of it. And no one's going to care. You'll just be a memory. Now, if He decides to spare your life, then you'll see us giving a YAHANNA, SHALAM, you know what I'm saying, and living it up. Yeah, earning our crowns. You're going to see that too. Either way, you're going to be really small, and no one's going to care. Where we at? Keep on. Read on, brother. Slack you.
So like in the book of Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11,
Uh-huh.
Put on the whole armor of the Most High.
Now put some armor on.
Put on the whole armor of the Most High.
You got to put on the whole armor of the Most High. You have to. Imagine going to play football without a helmet. You're gonna get messed up. Playing hockey without a mouthpiece, boxing without a mouthpiece, you're going to lose your teeth. You go to war in Afghanistan, you don't have your chest plate in, you're going to get shot with a 5.56 round or 7.62, you're going to die. You got to put on a full armor. It's to protect you. That's why it's saying that. You can't leave an open space. You can't leave the door open for Christianity in your house. You got a clean house. You got to put the full armor on, because if you leave any gaps, Satan's going to creep in. That's the name of the game. And he's so good at what he does because he's been here forever. And you're just measly flesh, easily duped by your lust, easily duped. You got to have the full armor on. This Christmas season, this holiday season proves people don't have the full armor on. They get weak. They go Christmas shopping. They at work participating in Secret Santa. They cheating on their husband. They're just doing all kind of stupid stuff. And men are just, buying a little side chick Christmas gifts. You know what I'm saying? Like, just it's for the kids. You don't got the full armor on. You got chinks in your armor. And you're going to be unalive because of it. You don't put the full armor on, you're going to perish. You got to protect yourself. The Lord is that protection. You have to arm yourself up here to know that all this is a trap to get you to sin. Read on.
That ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Yeah, because he got a lot of those. From the music to entertainment. We just showed you the interracial nonsense going on Netflix and everywhere you turn. I saw not JC Penney. What's the commercial? Dick's Sporting Goods. Or was it Hanes? One of Dick's Sport. A white man with a black woman. Kids running out the house. I'm like, what the hell is this? Where's the two black couples? White boy winter. What the hell is white boy winter? No one's doing that. Go ahead, brother.
While, according to Google, devious or cunning stratagems employed in manipulating or persuading someone to do what one wants.
Oh man, ain't Satan cunning? He was cunning in the garden. That's his MO. Cunning. You think it's just a song. It's going to get you to sin. You think it's just a movie. You think it's just food. It's never that. Right. Psychological warfare at a high level. If you don't have the full armor on, you will get duped. You will. In every little thing. It's just how he operates. He's got all these terms and conditions, a whole page. I ain't reading all that. You just hit I agree. It's like he just deals so deviously with us. Have you thinking that what? Oh, you got to survive. You got to do what you got to do. Right. That type of thinking is going to get you unalive. That's it. You can't think like that. You have to be obedient to the Lord because he's the Most High. He will deliver you out of all your troubles. Anything you need, we turn to him. We don't fall for this nonsense. In the I.S.U.P.K, we have on a full armor. And while we're not bendable. We're very, staunch and abrasive men. We don't compromise with the world. We're not compromising with you. No, I'm not doing that. I don't give a damn. I'll die before I do that. And this Bible is full of stories of brothers who would chase death before they sin against the Lord. That's the mindset you have to be in. That's what Christ's mindset was in. Christ would die before he sinned against the Most High. And he did die for us. So we can have that strength. We have to have that mindset. You know what I'm saying? All these, man, listen, man, I was riding down, what's that? It's a neighborhood somewhere in Fayetteville, going towards Eastover. Big old nice houses. Man, you should have seen the Christmas lights. It was like they're having a competition with each other. I said, man, how the hell could a kid or a woman, not most men shouldn't, but women and children, they see them lights, they just melt. I'm like, man, you gotta have a full armor on. As this nigga house had music playing through the lights. He had Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It was playing through. I said, good night. He won Christmas. He had Santa on the chimney, the reindeers on the roof. He had nativity scene in the front yard, and the song, the lights was flashing to the beat. I said, damn, how can you not like Christmas? I mean, unless you serve the Lord, you gotta love Christmas. It's just impossible. You have to have the full armor on. Everything about it. From the gifts to the food, the commercials with the glazed ham and the turkey and Big Mama singing. Like, come on, man. You better have the full armor. If not, you're going to be up there where you're going to dress as Santa Claus. Another wicked thing. I done seen so many black women, Latina women, please listen up. Celebrate Christmas as evil and wicked as it is. Stop sitting your black child on a white man's lap. I've seen so many pictures of these newborn babies on Facebook sitting on a pedophile Santa Claus's lap in the mall. I'm like, they just couldn't wait for little man, a Tay-Tay to turn, one to be able to hold his head up. Baby damn near can't even hold his head up. He's sitting on Santa Claus' lap. And Santa Claus looks so creepy with those white eyes. It's like, thank you for sacrificing your baby to me.
That's it. That's what it is.
And she like, smile, boo. Smile, stink. Smile. The baby neck all loose neck.
No, Salakia, if I may, that's ritualistic child sacrifice.
Yeah, it is.
And we talk about, hurt people hurting people.
Mm-hmm.
Only reason why you're doing that to your children is because it was done to you.
Yeah, man, hey, so right. That's right.
With pedophilia.
Yeah, pedophilia. That was done to you. It's normal. It's a tradition. It's normal. You just feel like, I'm compelled to do it. I had to sit on a lap, so you sit on the damn lap. I mean, baby just sitting on Santa Claus's lap. And I'm like, man, that's just so evil. And it looks creepy to me. I never understood that. I thought the Easter Bunny, the Easter Bunny is a little different. It's the same in spirit, but babies are run for the Easter Bunny. Because you get this big furry rabbit with these ears flopping. They know only humans, walk around like that. Go ahead, sis, please. The lion, what, a lion for what? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, like what the hell is that about? It don't make no sense. They're always changing it. Psychological warfare, man. You got Easter Bunny laying eggs, and go take a picture with Roger the Rabbit. And baby like, oh, he's scared. It's a big furry thing. He don't want to do it. You want him to do it. You want your child to sit on Santa Claus. I always hated that. I remember doing it as a kid. I was like, why the hell am I doing this? I'm gonna stand beside Santa. I'm not sitting on his lap. My little brother's all on his lap. We just taking a picture. Y'all smile. We all smiling like, what is this for? It's like we don't even consider the evilness that we do, but we have to now. We got these smartphones in our hands. We're gonna Google. This sister just Googled the damn Negro Jim Crow Museum just now. There's no excuse for you not to know. You know what I'm saying? No excuse. Read on. Slack here, brother.
Verse 12. We're in the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
That's why you better put that full armor on. It ain't flesh and blood. You can see the flesh and blood, but you can't see the psychological warfare that's built against you. You don't see it. It's just there. It exists. It was planned, and you walk right into it like a spider web you don't see. You just walking before you know, it's too late. You didn't fail for you ate the pork already. You didn't sin against the Lord. You didn't make your children pass through the fire. Right. You didn't see it because you wasn't armed up enough. You wasn't armed. Go ahead, read on.
But against principalities.
That's what we fighting against. Principalities. And what else?
And against powers.
Powers, man, on high levels. Go ahead.
Against the rulers
of
the darkness of this world.
It didn't say the light of this world because we're the light of this world. It said the darkness, all that evil stuff. That's what they call the dark web. All this nastiness goes on in the darkness.
Right.
All bunch of filthiness goes on when you can't see when there's no light. You could do whatever you want to do because no one sees. The darkness of this place, it's just the people who rule this earth are so wicked. I mean, they've been wicked for so long, they're professionals at it. And here you are trying to be righteous, talking about karma and let me treat others how you want to be treated. The golden rule, we trying to do right, and they just fully evil. They've been fully evil for so long, we've been in the balance. They perfected it. You have no fight against them. You got to have the Lord. Without the Lord, you just merely fish in a barrel. You're done for. I mean, just the type of psychological planning it takes to enslave a people mentally and physically for this long, brother, that didn't happen overnight. That took strategic planning. Read on.
Against spiritual wickedness.
Spiritual wickedness.
In high places.
In high places, like your Pentagon, like the damn White House, like the Council of Foreign Relations. You understand? You ever heard about the Bohemian Grove? All that weed smoking nonsense. Some of that stuff was real. Out there in the woods, butt naked in Oregon somewhere. Where it is, San Francisco, Oregon somewhere. California somewhere, running around making plans to just get money off niggas still. It's ridiculous, man. All this stuff that happens in the darkness will come out to the light. Look at Puff Daddy. All them freak off parties he had. I already had T.D. Jakes up in there freaking off.
Salaki, it's funny you mentioned Puff Daddy because I just seen someone made a video on YouTube where they talked about Cassie and Puffy's,
Freak
baby
off?
mama.
Okay, yeah.
And how Puffy would take their menstrual blood and use it for some sort of ritual. Yeah, I was like, this is wild. This is crazy. But I mean, I couldn't put it past
I could believe it because they roll with some quote unquote witches. Like these, there's one lady, she's an industry witch. And none of that stuff is real. Okay, it's just it's BS. I'm only mentioning Puff Daddy because he's an Israelite. But the so-called oppressor is way more wicked than him because he learned from him. You understand? That old long-nosed crook who's a synagogue of Satan, the Bible calls it, he's the real oppressor and devil. They've been doing wickedness for so long, and when we try to emulate them, now his sins are being pushed to the forefront. Why? Because he tried to do his best Esau impersonation. Now we're finding out he's a nasty freaking murderer and sicko. You know what I mean? That's what happens when you try to be like the oppressor. That's what happens when you don't consider spiritual wickedness. A lot of this stuff happens under your nose. You don't even see it. From your local level to the highest level ever. Read on.
Verse 13. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of the Most High.
Whole armor. He said it again twice. Not half, but whole. Don't give any opportunity for Satan to rule over your life. Don't do it, man. You don't have to. We live in a time now where the I.S.U.P.K exists. We're in every damn city. You can get counsel. You can be taught these scriptures on how to arm yourself. This is this Bible is the greatest gift ever. It has the inheritance, the promise of the Most High God. Everything you need is right here. You have to be taught this Bible, man. I thank the Most High in Christ for commanding you how to hold on to this truth. I really do, because boy, you talk about Christianity. Who the hell's not a Christian? Even the atheist is a Christian because he celebrates Christmas. You can't get around it. How the hell you gonna get around not being a Christian? It don't make no sense. And I love this time of year because all of our celebrities are starting to fall. You got one brother saying Tyler Perry made him participate in a freak off, and light-skinned brother that's been in all his movies, he's going up against Tyler Perry. Puff Daddy, T.D. Jakes is all in the news now. He's been freaking off with them too. Who else? I mean, he's all of our black leadership, the ones who had the money, the ones who had the church and the influence, and they chose to do wickedness in it. Now it's our turn, man. It's our turn to take over and show you the right damn way, and we're going to do just that. That was it on that, right? So we're going to drop that. If you go ahead,
it's a little bit more.
Oh, go ahead.
Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day.
See, withstand in the evil day. We're living in that time, and it's a time to come. You ain't gonna be able to withstand if you don't put on full armor. You can't even withstand Christmas music. How the hell you gonna withstand hunger? Like, I don't, brother. Listen, man. Commander YAHANNA held on to this truth, brother. You better appreciate that.
That's right.
Because without it, we will all be disgusting and lost.
That's right.
Disgusting and lost. Go ahead, read on.
And having done all to stand.
Having done all to stand, brother. You better do all in your fiber. Fight Satan. Fight spiritual wickedness. You have to. You understand? You ain't got to read all these books about Illuminati and magic and all that. Keep God's laws. That's it. That's your safeguard. Obey the laws. Okay, I know I can't eat this. I can't have sex with that. I can't worship that. I can't partake in this. You're safe. And love your brother and sister. Sisterhood and brotherhood is going to preserve us through these times. We're going to need each other like never before. Brotherhood is really a weapon. We got to depend on each other, and Christ approves of that.
That's right.
Christ taught brotherhood. We got to wash each other, correct each other, be there for each other, man. Now getting into it. Now talking about Christ returning, we got a bunch of and speaking about World War III, of course, tensions are still revving up in the Middle East. We're seeing all these other countries get involved, fighting for territory, fighting for land. They all up in the Red Sea and Taiwan. Everybody's trying to fight for power. Who's going to be the superpower and take over? Well, we know the answer to that. Here is going to be the Most High, and Christ is going to be king. But they really think they have a chance to survive. Right? They really think that they did all this evil to us and just live deliciously. Oh man, they have breakfast in New York and dinner in LA on a private jet. And here you are working a 12-hour shift, eating doggone whatever's in the damn fridge. And you ain't take no meat out, you gotta wait longer. They live so good. It's like you think that's going to continue? Hell no. But I'm gonna show you the proud and so-called Esau. I got a couple of videos. You got them queued up. Then the email you don't want to know. Yeah, I got a couple of videos. Just go ISUPK 910 in there, and you'll see the two. Doomsday preppers. Y'all heard Mark Zuckerberg, right? He owns Facebook and what else he owns? He owns all this metaverse. He's a trillionaire. Mark Zuckerberg owns all this stuff. He's a filthy rich devil. But anyway, he's building this bunker, a survival bunker in Hawaii. This is news. Everybody's been talking about it. So I looked into it a little bit. And yeah, it's supposed to be like in the island of Hawaii. He bought up all this land and acres. It's a $100 million project. And it has like these doomsday bunkers at the bottom of it. Why? Because everybody knows what's about to happen. Everybody knows that World War III is imminent. It's right there on the brink. Who's going to press the button first? I say this every class. The only reason why no one has pressed the button because the Lord is holding it back for us to change our lives. But he's not going to hold it back forever. Somebody's going to press that button. It's going to be rockets, thermonuclear rockets shooting up in the air and landing here in America and all over the globe. How are we going to survive that? How? If the Lord is going to cause it to happen, surely he's going to protect his children. But would you protect disobedient children who turn their back on you? You wouldn't. So we got to change our lives. But in that, these devils think they're going to survive it. They think that they really can go down deep in the ground or up in space and just totally escape judgment. That's right. Because this is happening for them to be unalived and put into slavery. But God's not real. Nothing's going to happen to me. I got the money and the defense to go down in the ground and create my own reality. And we're going to prove it to you, man. Just look how evil these bastards are. Go ahead and play.
Now imagine you have all the resources in the world, including abundance of money. What will you do? Well, some might buy luxurious items, properties, and so on. But guess what? What is the world's 7th richest man doing with the money he owns? Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Meta, has started to prepare for the doomsday. Yes, the Facebook founder is creating a compound which also features a doomsday bunker. He is creating this compound in Hawaii. The compound is located on the Hawaiian island of Kauai. Conservative estimates put the total price of the compound at $100 million, which comprises underground bunkers, luxurious mansions, and other self-reliant features. The massive $1 million project will have its own sources of food and energy. The secret project, which the Meta chief is apparently hiding from the public, is called Kulau Ranch. The project, which revealed that ranch is one of the most expensive personal construction projects in modern history. And it is under construction and consists of dozens of buildings, which includes 2 main mansions, which will be connected through a tunnel. The tunnel will lead to an underground shelter, which will have an emergency exit. The shelter will be blast resistant as well. The compound will consist of 30 bedrooms and similar number of bathrooms. Apart from this, it will also have a cluster of 11 disc-shaped tree houses. Not only this, the compound will have various security features with secret doors and much more advanced technology. It seems like the ranch is not only a retreat, but more like a potential survival base for Zuckerberg and his family in the wake of a global catastrophe.
Now, there were some key words to take out of that. I don't know if y'all was listening, but so go ahead, sis. Get her a microphone real quick before we thwart it, sir. I appreciate it. We should have 2 mics over there. Quadar got 1 here. Go ahead, sis.
For one, how's it a secret when you didn't tell everybody?
It's all over the damn news, right? Yeah. They're going to show you that it's more to it. That's what she knows.
They know exactly where to hit you. So.
Yeah. That's that wickedness we're talking about, right? Now, some of the words doomsday. We keep hearing this doomsday. That's short for Christ's return. That's all that is. Everybody knows the evilness that America has been getting away with. It's not going to last forever. It's got to be a day that they pay. They call it doomsday. Now, however way they shape it, we know in here they're preparing for what? thermonuclear destruction. We know that's going to usher on the coming of Christ. He talking about it's going to be called Cooler Ranch, and it's the biggest project in modern history. Meaning he's got not island of Hawaii, these three little islands here. He's got his own little thing going on. All his mansions, and see, even in Doomsday, he's still building mansions in disc-shaped tree houses, underground bunkers. All he really thinks, and then she said for him and his family. That's all rich people care about, themselves and their family. No one else. You're not included in that. Same thing with the we're going to show you also for all you voters out there, for all you bastards that got mad at LeBron James for sitting down for the flag, for all you knuckleheads that think about what America loves. We'll see if America cares about you, because Mark Zuckerberg gives a damn about his family, right, and his children and his riches, and he thinks he's going to escape judgment. He's going to escape the blast. Why? Because he said he had a blast resistant shelter. Bro, let me tell you something. Brother, you're not escaping that blast. And if you do escape, we got precepts here proving that you're going to still be found out. You can't get away from it. You understand? Go ahead, Bonkiel.
It's like, if I may, and when we talk about the oppressor being the devil that the Bible speaks of, we have a chief oppressor that has been at the root of all of our suffering. And it says that Mark Zuckerberg, he and his three sisters, Ariel, Randy, and Donna, were raised in a Reformed Jewish household in Dobbs Ferry, New York. So this bastard.
So he's a fakey. He's an imposter.
That's
Get out of here.
Hat.
I wonder if his last name is really Zuckerberg.
He said his great grandparents were Jewish immigrants from Austria, Germany, and Poland.
Oh yeah, he's a straight up convert. He's a straight up wrong. I know he was. I just knew it. And you know what's crazy about that? He got all this money and he goes and builds this thing off, not for the people to survive that believe in the metaverse and supporters of Facebook. No, just for my family, my kids, and my servants. Yeah, that's all. As if that's really going to happen and play out that way. Man, Hawaiians going to find out and be on them boats over there and ransack the hell out of that. Them big old strong big back Hawaiian women, they're going to be all up through there, eating up all that damn food and kicking his ass all up and through that damn island. Yeah, you crazy. The Hawaiians going to take all that. You think you're going to get away from them? Them brothers, I see some Hawaiians on them boats, man. They're going to get to that island and tear all of it up before the Lord get to it. Next video. Hit the next. I got another one, man. This is it's a little bit longer, but we're gonna watch it. Pause through it. If you got any comments, it's about 3 minutes straight of it. I think it's a 5-minute video, but we're gonna watch about 3 minutes of it. And just pay attention to what's being said here. When they talk about doomsday prepping, my goodness, that does not include you, black man. It don't include you, it's Hispanic man, Latino woman, Native American Indian. You think he's going to get Squanto down there? You ain't getting in this damn doomsday bunker. You couldn't get on the goddamn Titanic. You think you finna get in the bunker? Right. No, the so-called oppressors' futuristic plans do not include you unless you're more pancakes, my lord. That's your job. You're not included in the survival and the upkeep and riches of the near future of them. You're just measly nothing at all. And we're gonna prove it. Go ahead, brother. Hit play.
Describe a Raven Rock to me, like what it is, what it's for.
No.
Could you describe a Raven Rock to me, like what it is, what it's for?
No.
Raven Rock, like Area 51, remains one of the U.S. government's most classified installations. It's all part of a plan that was hatched 70 years ago.
In the 1950s, the government came up with plans for a deep underground command center where the president and, a few hundred staff members not only could take shelter, but also could direct a nuclear war.
The plan is called Continuity of Government, or COG.
At any moment, we could see thousands of members of the government completely wiped out, but there's a secondary government, a shadow government that is ready to take over at a moment's notice.
Raven Rock is an underground back.
Any black faces up there? All devils. All of them devils. Look at that. Shadow government. Look. That don't include. I don't see no Latino. Where's squad? Where little running bull at up there? Where Hector? What's up, brother Reggie? Hope you feel better, man. Where's Hector and Gonzalez and Rosales and Metasol and the man? Where Terrence and Daquan and all them at? I don't see them up there. This ain't got nothing to do. But they telling you to go vote though. Go ahead, sis. They're telling you to go vote and be a patron and stand up for the flag. It don't include you. Go ahead.
Salakia, I was I'm watching. Actually in the middle of watching the Hunters game, and you see how they had a
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games.
Yeah.
And they had the sectors.
Yeah.
And like Sector 11.
The districts.
No, Sector 11. Sector 11
Mhm.
was 90% black.
Right.
And the rest like Latino, maybe like
Latinos mixed up in there.
Might be like 8% Latinos and the rest are like trailer trash. But I seen where when they took them, they first took them, and they went down like maybe like 10.
Yeah, way down in there.
Way down the ground. And then when you got down there, it was like a whole nother city.
Yep.
Like a whole nother city up under there. I was like,
Yeah.
These fools really think that's gonna.
Yeah, that's hiding.
Love hiding.
That's they think we're gonna go deep down, or we're gonna go way up in some way station to Mars. Like they just, ain't gonna be right here though. They know this. They done tore this. BP done dumped billions of gallons of oil in the water. Flint, Michigan. They just destroyed the planet already. They think they're gonna escape more? Hell no. Go ahead, sis.
Kadar, he's like, they love hiding in the mountains. He rode past. He's on the road. He rode past this site, and you can see like he sent me the picture. It's in my other phone, but he sent me. But it's like big. It's like it's on the side of a mountain. It's like one way in and one way out, but it's like big old door garages, like for like not just regular, not just for. I mean, even the 18-wheelers will look like toys going.
Yeah, big old door.
So it was like three. It was like three or four of them. Don't be scared to talk. I ain't scared. It's like 3 or 4 doors that you see trucks coming in and out, but you couldn't only get so close.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No, that they call it top secret, and they really think they got a plan, but the Lord's going to tear all that down, and rightfully so. He's a master. Just let them build. Little fake Israelite group, let them get real big. I don't want to. It's not fun to just kick something small over. Even when you was kids, you kicking over trash cans or you kicking over snowman. You don't want to kick a little snowman. You want the neighbor's snowman, that big old one with the real carrot in the nose. You run into a Bruce Lee kick and kick it down. It's better to destroy something big because it thinks it holds power. It doesn't. It's nothing. You're so right. Hit play, brother. Reach up.
Raven Rock is an underground backup Pentagon.
It's the most unbelievable place you can imagine. You're 768 feet below the surface.
Don Camel spent 3.5 years at Raven Rock as part of the president's communication team. He's never spoken on camera before about his time working in the secret bunker.
Basically, they carved out a city underground that could survive a direct hit from a nuclear blast. After you go through the security, you walk in and it's basically an underground tunnel. There's a glass door that was 3.5 foot thick that weighed 30 tons. You go through like an airlock, and they had 2 of those doors, and then you walk another half a mile.
A half mile deeper into the mountain is the bunker itself.
And you're going past 5 buildings. Those represent the 5 rings of the Pentagon. And each of those buildings are 3 stories tall, and they probably have 50 to 80 offices per floor.
The buildings are mounted on springs to survive the shock waves from a nuclear blast.
There's a common cafeteria capable of serving 3,000 people 3 meals a day for 30 days on lockdown. They had a barber shop in there with 1 chair.
It's got massive reservoirs, generators, even a crematorium if needed, post office, medical facilities, and emergency command and communication links to the U.S. military all around the world.
As part of the White House team, Camel had access to the most restricted part of the bunker, The presidential suite.
The presidential suite is a very secure area. The other people in the site.
Presidential suite. Now, mind you, this video is not done yet, but what you've been seeing, where does it have anything for the American red-blooded people? I mean, I don't. Where's the buses to get everybody from every city to this bunker? It's not there. You're not included in the plans of survival. So why play Black, Latino, American Indians? Listen up. Why play these? I gotta vote and I'm going to stand up for the flag games. Right. I'm going to join the military. They didn't say nothing about the 82nd Airborne's bunker, or Fort Riley's bunker, or you know, Big Red One. It is not there. You're wasting your time trying to serve this beast. The rich and elite only care about themselves. You're not included in the deal. You're just wasting your time trying to serve America. Commander YAHANNA been telling you that. Telling you to get out the damn police force and the damn Air Force, Navy, Marines, and Army nonsense. And here these bastards go. They got plans, springs and barbershop. They got post office. Who you gonna send the mail to? Everything on above ground is burnt to piss. Who's getting the mail? Amazon ain't running. They are very prideful. What you're seeing is very, very boastful and prideful. This place is called Raven Rock. Now, what they're showing you is only a fraction of what really is going on, because there's more than one. However, this does not include you, Tyrone. Tyrone's not included in this. You think you're going to have Tyrone with dreadlocks down there talking about conspiracy theories, smoking weed all in the bunker? Hell no. They don't want to smell your barbecue or hear your James Brown. It's going to be straight up and down Beach Boy unseasoned food down there. There is no Lowry's in that bunker. I guarantee you there's no Lowry's down there. This does not include you, Hispanic man. If there's any Latinos there, he's probably a great generator mechanic or he cooks one hell of a taco. It's the only reason why he's going to be down there. Go ahead.
When you said that, that reminded me.
Mm-hmm.
That reminded me of who cloned Tyrone.
Right, who cloned Tyrone? Nigga be down there talking about Tyrone clone. That's not happening in there. It's called a continuity of government. Continuity is like how things flow. Meaning, although America's gonna get bombed to piss, they call it doomsday. They know that's gonna usher on the second coming of Christ. They think they're gonna defeat him. They really do. We got that. That's why we got the Space Force. They see these UFOs. Like, okay, we've got something on our hands here. We got to go high to regroup, to resurface and fight. It's not going to happen that way. It's not. You've done all this evil. You're not going to be able to escape. The continuity of government, the COG is what they call it, meaning the Pentagon and the very important people, we're going to save y'all because y'all know the Constitution. Y'all know how things go. Y'all going to resurface after the ashes, and we're going to take back over again. And any Negroes, Latinos that's left, they're going to go back into slavery again. Can you imagine that? That's how prideful they are. It's disgusting. But there's more. Hit play, brother.
They had no access, and they were very, very curious as far as what was behind the door. The presidential bedroom was, of course, a king-size bed. Then there was a separate kitchen set up in our suite to feed 30 or 40 people. The presidential office overlooked the war room, which had the same display that was a duplicate of what they had in the Pentagon. We would look down, and of course, they'd look up, and they couldn't see through the glass because it was a one-way glass.
To understand why these bunkers were created, you have to rewind to the 1950s. For some, it was America's golden age. But it was also the dawn of a ruthless fight for global supremacy.
The United States and the Soviet Union stand on the verge of direct military confrontation,
in which both sides built up an arsenal of spectacularly powerful weapons. That meant the next World War would not last years, but minutes.
There might be as little as 15 minutes notice of an attack that could wipe out much of civilization as we know it. And so the Eisenhower.
Now, this is something we've been saying. You know, the Lord already says he's going to make quick work of Esau. What did he say? The destruction is going to last. It's going to be shorter than an hour. It's like he's going to be just decimated that quickly. Chairs going to rip through buildings, just go all through the houses of the thief. This is going to be those chairs. I mean, good night. I mean, the United States military has something called a Kiowa, and bro, this little attack helicopter. And they got the Apache, a great big old helicopter. They got a UH-47. They got these big banana boat ones. All these helicopters do something. You know, you got the utility ones, you got the fight ones. the terrorists and the enemy hate to see the Apache get in the air. It's got these big old drum weapons, but this little old Kiowa, man, that thing can zip and zoom. And when there's a crisis real quick, you got a Kiowa nearby, that little thing can get up in there and just shoot real quick and shoot, get you about. I was like, I got to see one live action. We got attacked one day. Boy, they called for them little Kiowas. Little Kiowas was going all through the sky. I said, damn, look at that little helicopter move. The Most High has some chariots for your ass. He has a whole armory full of stuff you have never seen. And they're going to go through all this stuff. I don't even know what kind of everlasting arms, what the Bible calls it. See, you got to reload a weapon to keep shooting. Lord, I got to reload. What he reloaded? Everlasting arms. They don't stand a chance. And they're planning all this nonsense. They're planning a continuity of government that does not include you, black man, Latino man. They think they're going to do all this evil to us. Crack cocaine just didn't happen to us, right? Y'all just dropped crack cocaine in our neighborhood. You understand? And we're so black and Latino men are so patriotic. Oh man, they just believe that they're a part of this country. But the big wigs, the ones that's really in charge, they're planning a world that does not include you. We're proving it right now. Even the military, if you black, Latino, American Indian, you plan on going in the military, they are counting you as a dead body. They're not including you in this survival thing. They don't need you. They don't need you. Hit play, brother.
Howard administration began an elaborate process of contingency planning. And if we only had a few minutes, then they didn't want to have any sort of layers of review or approval that would slow down the process of responding to a major emergency.
To avoid mass panic, the U.S. government had created a nationwide civil defense program.
We all know the atomic bomb is very dangerous. If it may be used against us, we must get ready for it.
Growing up in the 1950s, there were fallout shelters, places where you would go if the nuclear war occurred. And in those fallout shelters, there was water, there were prescription drugs. The notion really was that you could go there and survive.
The government starts telling Americans that not only can they survive a nuclear war, but they could go on living their lives as long as they come together in an unquestioning mass.
Duck in color. This family knows that even a thin cloth helps protect you. Even a newspaper can save you from a bad burn.
But while the public was being told to build shelters and duck under their...
What are you noticing about these 1950s infomercials? They're what?
Salakia. They're all white.
Give her a hand. They're all white people. That's 1950. We just showed you this still the same mindset. It's not including you blackies. You're not involved in this, in the plans of continuity of government. You're not even involved now. The U.S. military has reports about how, blacks and Latinos are disproportionately not allowed to even go to a certain height. That's why a 92 series is full of Negroes. And there's always some white men over them. You can only go but so high. They might throw a token Sergeant Major of the Army in there every now and again, but you'll never be the one over top of everything. You will never be. These plans don't involve you, military service members, or you patriots. All you NBA Negroes and NFL dumb jocks, mad at LeBron James, mad at Colin Kaepernick because he wants to take a knee and damn the American flag. They don't care about you or the flag. They're trying to survive. They already said you got about 15 minutes when somebody hits that button to seek cover. Really, it's about 8 now because this is 1950. They got hypersonic, supersonic missiles. They go super duper fast. They weren't thinking about that then. Now you got about 8 minutes. And you're not going to be able to avoid the blast. Go ahead, sis.
Salakia. I don't know. My mind be like
Mhm.
all over the place, constantly thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I remember when I first watched Star Trek.
You're right.
And not only is their shield the same as the what they call it?
Space Force, right, yeah.
It's the exact same, except they added a little earth on it or whatever.
Mhm.
But everything that they showed in them old Star Trek with William Shatner
Mhm.
has came to pass.
Yeah.
Like the TV, talking to each other on TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All that
So
all
they
that technology.
So they tell everything. They tell you, but they put it in
The
And this,
movies, the media, and they tell you everything that they're gonna do before they do it, or why they do
Right.
it, what they already have accomplished, and we just take it as just entertainment. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But they really, that's how they tell their. I'm not gonna say the truth because there ain't no truth in them.
Right.
But that's how they tell on themselves what they're doing.
what they're showing them, right? The movies and all that, and their predictive programming, and just showing you a little glimpse of this. Yeah.
I've seen that on the movie.
Yeah.
I've seen like
It's a
pieces of it on different movies.
Yeah, it's a common thing. They call it doomsday prepping and all that too. But at the same time, it's like they understand that the way America has been in this world has been going is not going to last forever. Enemies want to be in control and power, and they got to fight for it. That's one thing that Christians don't understand. You can't sing your way to control. Blood has to be shed. King David had to shed so much blood to unify the kingdom. People had to die. This is the same way here. If you want control, people have to be unalive in order for that to happen. But the thing about it is, Christ is going to come back. They're going to be the ones being unalive. And he's trying to preserve us so we don't get caught up in that nonsense. They got whole bunkers. They're showing you a video from 1950 about the threats of thermonuclear war. Now we're in 2023. The amount of weapons they have now makes that look like a snap and pop. Hit play, Bunker, yo.
Desks. The government elite are going to hide under tons of rock and reinforced concrete.
There was an awareness at the highest level of the American government that these civil defense drills were really window dressing. This was a massive, massive propaganda effort that bore almost no relationship to reality whatsoever. President Eisenhower knew that this was all bull. He said things like, if nuclear war comes, there aren't going to be enough bulldozers to scrape the bodies off the streets.
Now, did you hear that? President Eisenhower said this is all BS. If thermonuclear war actually happened, there will not be enough bulldozers to sweep the bodies off the streets. Now, that's what Eisenhower's a stinking racist. He knew already the magnitude and the power of thermonuclear weapons in the 50s. Brother, go ahead, please. Yeah. Laying down, covering your head don't work. Kodar's right. He got a mic over. Laying down, covering your head does not work. What was it? We had the fire drill, tornado drill. They got a bomb drill. Man, you can't. You see the white kids with the blanket? A small blanket would work. Eisenhower knew that was BS. Do you think a small blanket protected Hiroshima and Nagasaki? It's propaganda to make you feel safe, to keep you saluting the flag and saying these oaths. But we know it's BS because we know that destruction is going to come, and there's no blanket, there's no bunkers going to protect you. The Lord is your only hope. Serving them, and that's such a good deal. You mean to tell me I don't got to get caught up in all this? All I got to do is not eat pork, celebrate Christmas, and love my brother, not sin against God, keep the law, love my husband, love my wife, be a father? Brother, I'll take that deal any day. I'll take the deal. And it comes with everlasting life and being in rulership. See, their continuity of government, they really believe in that. They think that they're going to continue to rule this planet and the space. Because not only are they building way stations on Mars and other planets and stuff, these Negroes in Hawaii, they're in the middle of America with these bunkers under the Pentagon. Like, come on, man. Like, if you don't wake the hell up, you're going to get mad at LeBron James for sitting down for the flag when this don't even include you. You some country dirty foot white man at oatmeal spitting tobacco out your damn mouth, talking about blacks and Latinos, and you're not included in this either. Go ahead, brother.
No, that's heavy that you say that because you can go online right now and you can research white utopian societies.
White, that's
white
utopian.
They have an absolute listing of these utopias, and utopia is defined as an imagined place or state of things in which everything is perfect.
Oh my God.
So that perfection
white utopian.
That perfection is devoid of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Yes, it is.
You think about how the early, settlers pushed the Native Indian off of the land for the sake of white settlement. You look at that Indian Removal Act on the books, on the actual books.
Right.
It's denoted via, American history That was the reason why they cleared the lands. That's the reason why, you know, the Trail of Tears occurred. It was because of for the sake of white society.
Right.
So there is no place in this utopia for you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, woman, or child.
That's right. Damn right.
Salakia.
Get that brother. Hey, he's so right, man. There ain't none. White utopian. I mean, can you imagine the music and the food in the white utopian? Yeah, boring. The women and just the pure, just raw meat eating and pedophilia at all-time highs. Because when a white man's in charge, no one's going to talk against sexual deviancy. That's his MO. They'll have that. You can marry a 2-year-old if you want to the white utopian society. Go ahead.
The bestiality.
How can I forget the bestiality? Poor Fido. Poor Fido. They already kissing them all in the mouth, doing a peanut butter thing. Like they're just so, oh man, poor doggies. Oh, I'd rather give the dogs to the Asians than to the white man. At least they're going to eat, you know, honey roasted canine. Instead, he's going to be damn sexual trafficked. Not waste a part of the dog. He'll get eat honey roasted canine. The white man get him. He's going to be sexually trafficked. Good night. The animals don't get no rest from the white man. And they think they're going to continue this evil. The Lord is going to bring them down, and how dare you join hands with them? How dare you? These Christian pastors have got to stop. Who, man? I got a couple more videos. We ain't got time today. Give me this. We're going to get up out of here. Give me, if you could, brother, give me Joel 3 and 15. Darash, if you don't mind, brother. These videos should let you know, man, you stand up for that American flag, you're a dummy. Go ahead, Bronchial, please.
So like if I may, you know, when I'm looking at and I'm seeing the format, or what do you call it, the layout of these bunkers, they look to me like, you know, in Egypt.
Yeah.
When you look and you see the anthropologists go in and they excavate these the
pyramids and all that, the little tombs and all that. Yeah.
All they're doing is just creating a tomb for themselves,
brother.
That's
heavy.
what it looks like.
That's heavy.
It's a lot.
And you know what? It's something to that. And I'm going to look into that more, because America is what? Spiritually Egypt. They're doing the same thing. They got these big pyramids under there, these tunnels and tombs. The deeper you go, there's more treasure, there's more hideouts and all this stuff, oxygen in this room, all kind of stuff. They know what the hell they're doing. See, that's what I'm saying. You got to put the full armor on, man. And then on two, it's like, you can't be ignorant in this time. Right. You can't be ignorant. All this stuff is being repeated. We're just so concentrated on who's gonna win the playoffs. Right. We have no, what Dallas Cowboys doing? We them boys. And these niggas is planning on, got barber shops on the ground. Go ahead, Daraj, please.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 3 and verse 15. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining.
Good night. You ain't gonna see black sky. You ain't gonna see Jack. Read on.
Verse 16. The Lord also shall roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem. And the heavens and the earth shall shake. But the Lord will be the hope of his people.
The Lord's going to be the hope of his people. Even during that crazy time, the Lord is going to be our hope. Don't ever forget that. Only for his people, though. There's no hope for them. They're building their own hope. Those bunkers is their hope. But the Lord is our hope. So that's going to be merely what? I mean, I can't wait. That's going to be a playground or just some kind of thing for us to just skateboard. I don't know what the hell we're going to do with it. Or it's going to turn to a museum. Like, can y'all look at my little kids? Look at all my kids, my wives. Like, can y'all believe these devils, man? They thought they were going to escape. Look at this right here. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's going to be. Read on.
And the strength of the children of Israel.
That's right, man. He's our hope and our strength. You ain't got to pick up arms and shoot no devil. You ain't got to do that. That's right. He's our strength and our hope. Don't stand up for that stinking flag. Don't sell your brother out. Don't celebrate Christmas. Don't worship idols. The Lord is your hope and strength, man. The most high power. Let them plan all these doomsday bunkers and escaping judgment. It ain't going to happen. Let it on that, Darash.
I don't con.
If you could, brother, give me Isaiah 13 and 14, Baba Kasha. You understand? We live in a time where knowledge and wisdom is right here at our fingertips. You cannot be dumb. Don't get caught up in the rat race, man. Ain't nothing wrong with enjoying your sports and entertainment and wanting to do that, but do not lose focus on the Most High in Christ. Do not lose focus of your duty as a man or a woman. We don't have time to be playing around, man. You just saw these devils planning stuff that were under your nose. They done got bunkers with food and barbershops and post offices. And here you are talking about some damn we them boys. Go ahead.
Salaki, I think of Caesar, Julius Caesar. You know,
Right.
you think about how American society is at least the government is kind of set up like ancient Rome, ancient Greece, right?
Mhm.
And he coined this term with this phrase called bread and circuses. And it says
that,
a diet of entertainment or political policies on which the masses are fed to keep them happy and docile.
Good night.
That's the reason why you talked about, why they put so much emphasis on entertainment.
Yes.
They want you to watch, be prepped and ready for the Super Bowl.
Bread and circuses.
Tremendous zeal behind things that absolutely do not matter.
Yeah.
And have no effect on your life.
None. They done added a damn inter season tournament in the damn NBA.
Right.
As if the world championship wasn't enough. Now you got another turn. They just want you just all engulfed in everything, but not this. Not the word of God, though. Not the Israelites. Right. The more we take ground, the more we say we're the real Jews, here they come with more entertainment. Right. More series, more movies, more scandals to keep your mind off of what? We're the real Jews. That's right. They're trying to wash the truth out. It's ridiculous. The water for that bread and circuses. Look that up, man. It's so right. Go ahead, Darash, if you could, Bubba Shaw.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 14. And it shall be as the chaste roe,
chaste roe,
and as a sheep that no man taketh up.
Yeah, that's them. Chase roe, running from a damn lion. Hey, you can't get away. Or a sheep that no man picketh up. What happens if you don't pick it up? He's gonna get killed. They ain't got no sharp teeth. A sheep ain't got no sharp teeth, no defense system. Right. It's dumb. If nobody takes care of that sheep, pick it up, it's a wrap. Read on.
They shall every man turn to his own people and flee, every one into his own land.
Right. Read on.
Verse 15. Everyone that is found.
Everyone that is what?
Everyone that is found.
Spell that word found.
F-O-U-N-D.
Boy, you ain't gonna be hiding no damn bunker. Because it didn't say if I see you, everyone that is found. That means what? Somebody's searching for you to be found. Where you at? Oh, I found you. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Read on.
Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
Shall be what?
Thrust through.
That's your future, Esau. You're going to be found and thrust through. Just like y'all thrust the side of Christ. You're going to be thrust through. You can't hide no damn bunker from the Lord. And angels who's watching you right now like, oh, look at them. Yeah, come look at this. They get real creative. They got a barber shop down there. Yeah, you're going to get thrust through. Yep. Right there. Thrust through. Yeah, you too wild. You can bring that, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be found and thrust through. Is it? Read on.
And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Yeah, you love I love my brother. Yeah, he's my brother. We all bleed red. You're going to get it too. Just like the ops spin the block, you with them, you're going to get it too. That's fair. Why is you hanging with these devils? You tell on LeBron James not stand up for the flag, Colin Kaepernick, all these niggers. You're not even included in the bunker, and you got so much patriotism. You're going to die with Esau. That's right. You deserve it. You're such a coon traitor. My goodness, you just shaved your face. You done did all this. You're traitorous. You chose, man, come on. You deserve it. Give me Jeremiah 16:16. Bubba Kashaw, we're going to end on that. Can't run from the Lord, man. That's why I'm sitting back looking at this like in awe. I look at this as entertainment. I'm drinking my drink, eating my little chips. I'm like, man, look at these devils, boy. They got, where they get on? How they get the cement down here? The brother said the door weighed 3 tons. They've been working on this for a minute. Quadar, 3 tons. A door that weighs 3 tons, brother. Good night. Ain't no telling what else they got reserved for them. If they got that, they got ammo, ammunition, and weapons down there. They got all that stuff. And they think they're really going to continuity of government. They think it's going to continue on after destruction. It ain't going to happen, Jack. It ain't going to happen. Ain't gonna happen. Christ is going to rule with a rod of iron. You are going to go into slavery. You will study war no more. You're going to pick cotton. I like my grapes with no spots on them. Go ahead, Durash.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16 and verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the
Now,
Lord.
that's send for many fishers. What we doing here now? I was fished into the truth. Brothers at camp dropping knowledge, pushing it through the internet. You know, all these classes. Right now, we're fishing our people out the world, fishing our women out the church, our men out the church. We are fishermen, bringing the Lord's sheep together, the house of Israel together with fishermen right now. Read on.
Saith the Lord.
And
they shall fish them.
And we're going to fish them. Read on.
And after will I send for many hunters.
Many what?
Many hunters.
Many hunters is next. You understand? Read on.
And they shall hunt them from every mountain. And from every hill. And out of the holes of the rocks.
Man, you gonna go down in the ground and get away? Hell no, you'll get hunted. You're going to be hunted and brought captive to serve your punishment out, whether it's death or you're gonna be into slavery. You cannot get away. This is fair and it's just. You will be hunted down. You think Dog the Bounty Hunter got something on these brothers in UPK? Hell no. I don't ever see Dog the Bounty Hunter going to no bunker getting nobody out of there. You're going to be found out and thrust through or brought to captivity to serve out your slavery. And it's right. 3,000 people down there. Oh, we got a lot of slaves just thinking of getting away. All the people in them bunkers, and there's more bunkers, we got slaves coming. That's your answer. So where if the bombs drop, where does everybody gonna die? Where the slaves at? Oh, they hiding. We're gonna get them. That's right. And they gonna be down lifting weights too, eating good, strong devil. They got treadmills and TVs. Oh, until they see a bunch of fringes and smell some frankincense and myrrh. They be like, y'all smell that? Oh, hell no. Nah. And a bunch of niggas with beards and angels come down there and bring your ass out of that hole. And with that, that's my time. We're the I.S.U.P.K. Star 1 West. I'm going to bring Officer Bonke out for the announcements.
I.S.U.P.K. security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When the new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. That's right. Tithes, which is a commandment, the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10, means 10th in the Hebrew. It's pronounced ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to Treasury Department or teacher. The priest funds, the free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. The upcoming holy convocations. This weekend we have I.S.U.P.K. Florida is hosting the Winter's War Cookout. All right. And the location is Salakia. Didn't mean to do that. Ocean Reef Park, 3860 North Ocean Drive, Riviera Beach, Florida, 33404. Starting Thursday, 12/21. They got the scripture breakdown class. Friday, they have the extreme action sports and the game night and nightlife. Saturday, 12/23. They got the Sabbath service. Then followed by the cookout, followed by nightlife at the Bamboo Room. The hotel is the Hilton Garden Inn, 1675 West Palm Beach, Lakes Boulevard. And you just go on I.S.U.P.K. Florida's page on Facebook to find more details. As far as the holy convocations, we have the Feast of Purim. It's the 14th and 15th day of the 12th month, which is Thursday, the 22nd of February, and Friday, the 23rd of February of 2024, according to the book of Esther, chapter 9, verses 20 through 31. We also have the Lord's annual 55th Passover coming up April 20th of 2024. It's going to be held here in North Carolina. Pay your Passover fee. It's $200 per adult, 17 and up, man. $200, get that money in. It pays for everything. It covers the lamb slaughter. It covers the black party. It covers what? The children's party.
That's right.
It covers what? Everything. The buses. Stagville. For those of us that did not get to go to Stagville Plantation, you will get the opportunity this year. All right. And beyond that, that's pretty much it. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, black pants, black boots, black shirt, black headband, and a scarf. And with that, Imagine, which means to stand. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat, Imagine Barak, Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shabrakatah. Yada Matah, hands down. Sar, turn and face the sisters, Imagine, which means to stand. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courtesy salute to our sisters. Men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat, Imagine Barak, Yahweh Shemar Athah by Shem Yahweh Shai. Yada Matah, hands down. Class dismissed.
Oh, now.